Hey guys, how's it going out there? Just wanted to give you a little bit of advice on driving etiquette when you're driving out there for Uber and Lyft. This is very important, especially if you're still new to the game. Uh, there's everything from having to do with too many passengers to alcoholic drinks, and those rare exceptions when you have a very rude passenger. So I'm going to give you some advice on what's the best way to deal with these type of situations. But before I get into that, I just want to mention something very important that I mentioned in all my previous videos, and that is if you're signing up to be a driver for Uber or Lyft in any market, make sure you use somebody's driver referral code. You can potentially miss out on hundreds of dollars, sometimes even over $1,000 in bonuses, sign-up bonuses, if you don't use somebody's driver referral code. I've made it very easy for you guys. I put my driver referral code underneath the description. You just have to click on the link, and just for you guys to know, you can drive both for Uber and Lyft. If Uber and Lyft is in your market, you can drive for both of them. I would definitely recommend driving for both of them, because sometimes during the slower times you don't get enough business with Uber or with Lyft, so having both applications on, which you can have also on your smartphone, will get you much more requests. So I definitely recommend signing up for both of them, and also when you sign up for both of them, definitely recommend using somebody's driver referral code, and you can definitely use mine. I have a link for both Uber and Lyft in my description. Now, getting back to some of these situations where it might be a little bit tough, especially for a new driver. Well, just know that they don't happen most of the time. That possibly maybe just 1 or 2% of the time you might have to deal with the situation. So maybe 1 or 2 times, maybe for every 50 rides, or even every 100 rides. For example, one situation is you might have too many passengers. Like, for example, if you're an Uber X or regular Lyft, you can only take yourself and 4 other passengers. Well, a lot of times they try to squeeze in 5 people. So what I would do is possibly send them a text ahead of time that you can only take 4 passengers, no exceptions. Or if they still end up coming in with more than 4 passengers, you can just ask if any of them are new to Lyft or new to Uber, and if they've never requested a ride before, then this new user can actually use their friend's referral code to request a second car at a discount. So the referrer actually gets Lyft credit too, so they actually get $10 or Uber credit, which is $5 for referring a new passenger. And they can also, if that doesn't work out, if there's none of them are new, all of them have used Lyft and Uber before, just have them request the Lyft Plus or Uber XL, which can take up to 6 passengers. And for my situation, for example, if I drive an Uber XL or Lyft Plus, so I can take up to 7 people besides myself. Well, sometimes I even still have more than 7 people. So basically, I would tell them ahead of time I cannot take more than 7 people, but on my way there, maybe they can request a second Uber or a second Lyft, and I'll happily wait for them while the second Uber, second Lyft arrives, and so that both cars can stay together, and all the passengers can be happy and all arrive on time. So another situation where you guys might have to deal with is, unfortunately, a lot of people bring in alcoholic drinks inside, which is absolutely illegal. Most states have an open container, my mistake, law, where you can't have any alcoholic drinks, no matter whether you're a driver or not. Any open alcoholic drinks inside the car will absolutely get you in trouble with the cops if you're stopped. So I've had that many times before, and all you have to do is just politely ask them, the passengers, just to finish any alcoholic beverage and throw away their cups before hopping in your car. And just remember that you're always being paid for distance and the time of a ride, so it's worth waiting. And then those rare exceptions now, when you have like a very rude passenger, most Uber and Lyft passengers, you're gonna deserve a 5-star rating. To be honest with you, most of them it's very smooth. Not 95, even 98% of the time, it's very smooth and everything goes well. Just those rare times you do have a 1 or 2 or 3 out of 5-star experience. And if you encounter it, you have multiple options. Like if you feel like this person's not being safe, he's interfering with your driving, just pull over to a safe place like a public area where there's cameras, like for example in the gas station, and end the ride early, setting like a personal emergency. This is some advice that Uber and Lyft give. Also, if a serious issue happens before you even pick them up, just cancel the ride. If you feel like you might pick up somebody who is getting in a fight before you even go and pick him up, or he seems like might not be the best person to pick up, just feel free to cancel, especially if you're going into an unsafe neighborhood. And also, when it comes to Uber and Lyft, like make sure they know, because you can rate the passenger too, just as they can rate you. A lot of people don't know this, especially passengers. They don't know that drivers can rate them too. So basically, if you're worried that they're going to leave you a low rating, you can definitely email Uber and Lyft. And Lyft is especially much more helpful about throwing out bad ratings if they feel like it was undeserved for you. So make sure you email Uber and Lyft if you feel that you're going to get an unfair rating from this passenger because he was unsafe and you had to cancel the ride early, or you had to end the ride early. So, while most Uber and Lyft drivers never really encounter all these hurdles, it's best to know that you have options. It's almost like another form of insurance, and Lyft and Uber are many times there to help. So I just wanted to give you guys this little advice in case some of you new drivers and are out there are a little bit nervous. Especially, I know that there's a new market, very big market coming up in Las Vegas. I've been making some videos about that, and I'll give you guys updates. But don't worry too much. Everything, for the most part, will be good. And just feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment if you have any questions. And again, I can't emphasize it enough. It's very easy to click on the link below on the description. And a lot of you have signed up for Lyft, but maybe forgot to sign up for Uber, or signed up for Uber but forgot to sign up for Lyft. Again, you can do both. So I've put both links underneath my description. It's very easy for you guys to click, and your sign-up bonus will be right up there. So don't neglect this, guys. I forgot about it when I first signed up for Uber and Lyft, and I lost out on hundreds of dollars. Anyways, you guys have a good night.